So today we get to have some fun with a new ship, the JÄGER, a Tier 9 Pan-European destroyer. And it certainly looks like it doesn't belong at Tier 9, but it actually is a Tier 9 ship. Certainly would fit in a little better in those Tier 1, 2, 3 destroyers. But what this ship does is it has insane concealment. 5.4 kilometer detection is really nice. Pretty decent speed, 39 knots for the most part. And then we also have these torps. So this ship is going to be a pure torp boat, I think. The DPM is about as bad as you can possibly get at top tier. Poor range as well, so we're really not going to be relying on these guns. They are 150 millimeters though, so maybe they'll do all right in some situations. But the torp tubes really are the star of the show here. With the full build, we're getting a 65-second reload on 12 torpedoes that go 95 knots. The damage is pretty low though, so we're probably going to be relying on floods a little bit here. Interesting enough that we have 4 launchers. So that means we get a lot of flexibility when it comes to where we aim those torpedo tubes at. It also means if someone lands some HE shells into us and they knock out a torp tube launcher, we're not down most of our torpedo DPM. That sometimes can happen in something like the Halland, for example, the Tier 10 Pan-European DD, that also likes to rely on torps, although that one has a little bit better guns, let's say. Captain-wise, we are going to be using the Special Commander because we get ourselves a 5% reload buff every time we land 8 torpedoes. So fast reloading, lots of low damage torps means we're probably going to activate that a lot if we're going to be doing some damage. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly a torp build. I'm going to take Superintendent still though. I do want that extra healing. I think that's going to come in handy. 19,050 HP, not all that amazing, but it's alright considering we have a heal. Still, full torp tube. I really don't think these guns are going to be all that good. That said, I haven't played it yet, so let's jump into some games and see how it goes. Maybe going for guns will be a little bit better, but I kind of doubt it. This is a special camo here, and this ship will be a lot like Brisbane, where you'll get it in some sort of web campaign form if you manage to do the missions as well as use in-game resources. So there'll be certain mission chains for coal or steel or credits or free XP even maybe. I think you should be able to get it for free without spending real money, that is. You will spend in-game resources that aren't doubloons for it, and you'll have to grind it out. So that is at least a little bit better. But honestly, the way you're probably going to end up getting this thing is if you spend a little bit money. That's typically how they go. It hopefully will be available later after this event, but we still haven't seen something like the Brisbane come out yet after its event, so it might take a little bit of time for that to actually happen. This is the special camo here. Looking at the normal camo, yep, it's certainly looks like it's an older ship, let's say, with this camo. So we'll stick with this first one for now, bit of a steampunk look, I guess, and let's play some games. So the first match here, we decided to get a small game with super ships and carriers, and it's arms race. So unless this one goes really well, we're going to be skipping through this one. This is abysmal matchmaker. Not even making this at a bad time, I don't think. Seems like we should have the population to support this. So the idea here might be to play in concealment as much as we possibly can and spot for our team. As you can see here, you can sit 5.7 kilometers away from a daring and just spot them out. It's pretty interesting. And torpedo-wise, are we going to get a bunch of hits on this Satsuma? I think we might. The damage is pretty low on them. But that's already the Special Commander proc. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, the amount of torpedoes you can launch with this thing. It's so ridiculous. It's actually insane. Alright, send them out. We're actually flooding them. Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to show this game to you guys? I guess I will. I guess I might have to. This is a pretty nuts start. But I don't want to shoot my guns, I don't think. Our Hanover did push up with us. He must have popped the damage control or something on him earlier. It's actually kind of crazy how close you can just sit to people with this too. Assuming no radar, of course. But these torpedoes, man, they're pretty scary. They're a little scary. We'll get into a real match and then we'll see, but this is pretty hilarious. I might actually enjoy this. You know what it's reminding me of? The real old days where you would division a Yamato and a Umikaze? Is that the tier 2 DD on the Japanese line? And it also has ridiculous concealment and torpedo reload. And back in those days, you'd have floods that would last like a minute 30 and they would tick for way more than they tick for now. And you would just flood battleships to death at top tier in your tier 2 destroyer, and there's nothing people could do about it. This reminds me a little bit of that. Alrighty, that happened. Torps are pretty nuts. Although that was only 30k from the torps. The floodings is really what did the Satsuma in that case. But your reload is good enough. I think this thing might be fun. I might be enjoying myself with this thing. We'll see. Bow on turpets. Not exactly the ideal target here. We'll launch some. We should be reloaded by the time the Duke York here comes around, I think. Unless he dies first. Turpets reversing. Might mean he dodges some of those, but that is a lot of torps. That is a lot of torps coming his way. I'm playing pretty passive here because I don't really know where the Friesland is. There he is right now. So we're gonna get 2, maybe 3 into him. It's kind of okay. All right, using the guns. Oh, we don't even get there. All right, how do these torps look? They might actually be good. Those might be okay.
Engine boost activated.
They're low damage though, so we have to hit quite a few. But we do get them, and that's our torpedo reload again. All right, we need to get to this side of the map now. I don't want to deal with the Friesland or Lexington here. All right, let's see what we can do with guns here a little bit. Fletcher, would love to do some good damage into him. Only get 3 guns though. It's a little awkward. Fire there is really lucky. The Maas might be coming out. Nice. Do you get ourselves a Fletcher? Or the Iowa, sorry. The Fletcher might be AFK or something? Not sure. Unicum gets him though, it's really nice.
Fire on the target. Engine boost activated. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Alright, let's see what our DPM can do. Alpha damage was just alright there. That wasn't all that amazing. 1800 there. Not a huge fan of this damage, but hey.
destroyer sunk.
Problem solved.
Friesland being right here is really bad for us, so we need to get out of here as soon as we can. Hopefully the carrier doesn't spot us. Yeah, Friesland, pretty spooky right there.
Torpedoes to port.
And let's not eat these torps.
Torpedoes to port.
That'd be quite bad. Let's see, do we hit him? Nah. Friesland is one of those ships with hydro, so it makes it a little awkward here. We might get clapped down here by the planes. He missed, nice. Also want to be avoiding the Friesland shots here as much as we can. Okay, we're alive.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
I think Royson's gonna go this way. Send a spread out that way, and I think we'll get him with those.
Deactivated.
But this Friesland is a problem back here still. We should kill him though. It's gonna spot us. Unfortunate. But we get the Pommern. Yep. Another boost to the Torps. What do we get? 2 boosts is 54-second reload. There's some AR in that as well. But the torpedo soup, man. Oh, you even need to give quite a bit of broadside to get all 3 of your turrets on, looking forward. This one's angle isn't great. Although, this rear turret I think is 360 degree, which is quite handy.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, our team did take the Friesland out. That is going to be the big weakness of this ship. It's challenging gunboat DD is very difficult. Alrighty, not even a bad game. 100k, 4 kills. This thing's pretty fun. And we didn't even deal with enemy team pushing into us. That's going to be the dream. A big open map like this one sure seems like it would be pretty nice for a ship like the JÄGER. We will have to watch out for radar. Something I haven't mentioned yet is 12-kilometer torps are pretty nice against radar. Not quite the amazing torps like the Halland has that can deal with radar very nicely, but having 12 is enough that you can deal with a lot of radar. You don't have to play too aggressive. And we actually managed to get 2 torps there into the Donskoy early. It's pretty nice. Cyclone, actually not bad with our 5.4 kilometer detect. This Donskoy should die. Not sure why he's pushing so aggressively. I'll put 1 farther back. You get a lot of options with having 4 launchers. You can kind of play around with the angles a little bit. I'm shocked. He's flat broadside to our team, man. This guy should die here. Okay. Team. Okay, team. Damage? Okay, down to 10k. There we go. Alrighty. Smalland in the north. Akazuki's the only one unspotted, so we know he's in B. Do our torps finish him off? They might reach. Yeah, I think we get 2 there. Yes, we do manage to finish him. Very nice.
Great start.
Akizuki there. Yu Yang there. Orgone certainly is pretty fast. So we'll try and aim like that. Gonna hope he goes in front of this island. We'll see. We know where the Småland is here. That's really good for us. Looks like we should land quite a few here. Although, that said, Slava did just die, so he might be maneuvering now.
Deactivated.
Nope, that looks pretty good. 4 there gets us our next buff. First one of this game. Just need to take care that we don't get ourselves into a gunfight with a Småland, for example. Also a very healthy GK I want to go after. But Borgone is first. Which way is he going to turn? That's what we're going to wait for. Yeah, I figured it wasn't a full turn yet. This one might be. Launch torps for that one. They're so fast, right? That's kind of the key here. The speed allows us to just land them so easily, which is really nice. I ain't gonna lie, it's so nice. So I hope we get those. Should be the front sets. Yep. Good kill there.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
GK might go in the gap here. It's kind of nice. Wow, our team just folded. I thought they were going to win over here, like really strong, because we had so many people here. But no. Looks like a loss, actually. But I think we did all right in this one. Let's see, what's the GK's plan? Is he going to stop? He's still going to maneuver a bit, so I'm going to wait on these torps. Akizuki there. That should be his go-ahead to come forward, right? This is going to hurt. This is definitely going to hurt. Preemptive heal here. Maybe too early. But that GK might eat every single one of our torpedoes. Please. Please.
Ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Yes. All worth it.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, that's so funny. Very good, very good. Try and go towards the C cap here, but I think it's going to be GG.
Engine boost deactivated.
Not a lot of options left. We just had all of our team in the south, and they managed to lose against like 4 ships. It happens. It certainly happens. 102 in this one, another 3 kills. Not bad. 90k from torps in that one. Very fun. So, unfortunately, going to be a very, I don't know, difficult ship to get. At least you don't have to put real money into this event. We'll see what it looks like when it fully releases. But that is the word that I'm getting. You don't have to spend real money. If you use some in-game resources and then grind out the full missions, you should be able to get it without spending real money. Probably will take a while, though. And like I said, not sure if it's coming back later. I sure hope it is. Much like the Brisbane. Not a huge fan of these type of ships being time-gated like that for all eternity. Like to see them come back at some point. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. This ship could be pretty fun. So let me know what you think again. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.